Morning.
On a different topic, gender and identity obviously are something that we see becoming increasingly politicized, going to be part of probably the next election. We just came out with a poll saying 61% of Americans believe that gender should be identified only as man and woman, the sex that was identified on your birth certificate. What do you make of that? What do you make of sort of where we are right now with the concept of gender and identity, and especially for transgender Americans?
I think, and I think Ted and I both feel this from the perspective, we look at this from the perspective of being parents, primarily. Every child should have an opportunity to succeed, no matter how they identify. I appreciate, this is the first I've heard you talk about those numbers, but I've seen other numbers that over 2/3 of the American public don't feel that any type of discrimination is good. And so, we feel that these are discriminatory culture wars that Republicans keep stoking. They're going to do this time and time again within state legislatures, and you're seeing that language make its way to Congress strictly to discriminate against people for how they identify or who they love. Or what they want to read in school. Those are the things that Republicans time and time again feel give them a wedge. And it's how they support the culture wars, because they don't want to talk about women's reproductive health. They don't want to talk about lowering the costs of working families. Those are the things that they want to avoid. So they introduce all of these other topics. But at its core, we feel that the American public don't want individuals discriminated against. They want to go about their lives. They want to provide for their families, and they want to respect other people. And so I think that's the prism in which we view these issues. Ted?
Sure. America is about freedom. It's about the freedom to be who you are, and government shouldn't be interfering in family decisions or in people's decisions to be who they are. And I think that's what the American people have always believed. That's what makes our country great. We're about freedom, and we shouldn't be used big government to put in laws that restrict those freedoms.